Adequate notice of the December the 19th, 2016 meeting has been provided in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act by posting written notice and agenda of the bulletin board in the municipal building, 1000 Route 10, Township of Hanover, by hand delivering, mailing, or faxing such notice and agenda to the following newspapers: the Morris County's Daily Record, the Star Ledger, Hanover Eagle, and by filing same with the Township Clerk. May I have a roll call, please?
On roll call, Committeeman Gallagher.
Here.
Committeeman Ferramosca.
Here.
Committeeman Bruno.
Here.
Committeeman Capola.
Here.
And Mayor Francioli.
Here.
5 members in attendance, sir.
Gentlemen, would you all please rise and join me in a pledge of allegiance to the flag?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Please be seated. Mr. Administrator, let's open to the public, gentlemen. Motion to open.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the floor is open. Anyone who would like to address the Township Committee may do so from the podium, giving us your name and address for the record. Seeing none.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Administrator.
And we have the regular minutes of the Township Committee's December 8th, 2016 meeting. We have a motion for approval.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion by Mr. Ferramosca, seconded by Mr. Gallagher. All in favor?
Aye.
So approved. We have the resolutions as a consent agenda on page 1 and 2. Are there any questions? We have a motion to approve the
Second.
consent agenda. Second. On roll call, Mr. Gallagher.
Aye.
Mr. Ferramosca.
Aye.
Mr. Bruno.
Aye.
Mr. Capola.
Aye.
And Mr. Francioli.
Aye.
Might go down in the annals of one of the shortest meetings.
My God.
Payment of bills, $3,835,421.91.
Motion to pay the bills.
Motion by Mr. Bruno, seconded by Mr. Capola. All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, members of the committee, that clears the brief agenda.
I don't know what to say, Joe. I mean,
Administrative
once again, gentlemen, I'm going to open the floor.
So
Motion to
moved.
open?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
The floor is open. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I announce the floor is open. You may direct your comments to the Township Committee from the podium, giving us your name and
Second.
address for the record. Motion to close. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, gentlemen, open to you. Committeeman Gallagher.
I'll make this quick also. I just want to say, starting January 6th, we start our 10 consecutive Friday nights at Menon Arena with the Substance Awareness Council. I want to thank Hanover Township PD, American Martial Arts, for putting on a self-defense situational awareness seminar for the Empower Group at Whippany Park High School last Friday. It was great. And I want to say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, be careful, enjoy your families, eat as much as you can, and we'll all worry about that after the reorg on January 5th right here.
See you at the gym.
That's it, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Deputy Mayor Ferramosca.
Yes, the Green Team, some good news. Great things happen in Hanover, led by Phil Glowy, has been recognized for its advancements in environmental issues and has been recognized being silver certified. This is quite an honor for Hanover Township, and we're all very proud of them and encourage people to get involved with the Green Team. We meet the first Monday of each month at 7 o'clock at the library, and I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Holidays.
Very nice, Sean. Thank you very much. Very good. George.
Yes, okay. Landmark. Landmark's got a program that's coming up called Journey through Whippany. It's called Why High, Whippany and History. I'm going to send the committee exactly what it's all about, what's entailed, and the long-range plans and budgeting that they're going to be looking for. I think he's already received a document on the Journey through Whippany, which was beautifully done. And if you look outside also for the burial yard in that space, you will now see one of the plaques of 6 that we got, huge plaques that are going to be at the burial yard. This one is on the Tuttle family. And if you look at the spelling, you're going to see the spelling is kind of strange in some words, but that's the way it was spelled back then. So it's really a nice job they did on it. I thank Len Ferriola. He really worked hard, him and Barbara and Mike Chesnicki. Another thing I'd like to note is, right now, there's a war on police, and I think we just really, I know he's talked to the chief quite often, I'm down here quite a bit, and I tell the police as well as the chief to just be careful, okay? And if you see something that doesn't look right, don't be afraid to call. Let the police know. It's a crazy time, you know. Everybody's out there, you know, not everybody, shouldn't say that, but we have some people that are really kind of crazy about this whole issue. So I just tell the police officers to please be careful out there, especially in this time of the year. The other thing I'd like to note is, you know, for a veteran, for anyone who served, this is really, in some ways, is difficult, especially when you're overseas. If you've missed Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, I can tell you right now, the one thing that's on their mind is, I'll be home for Christmas or during the holidays. So kind of keep them, if you know someone who's in a service and you know family members, kind of let them know, you know, there's some thoughts in your prayers for them and to keep them safe and out of harm's way, as well as our police, kind of keeping them safe and out of harm's way. Other than that, I really like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy and Blessed New Year.
Thank you, George. Very good. Robert?
Couple quick things. Coming up in January, our rec basketball season kicks off. Also on Friday, January 6th. I guess it'll be a busy night from 6 to 8 in the rec center, so you might have time to go to that and then go over to the Menon Arena and go ice skating. The ski club trips are beginning on the 6th also. 5 trips up to Shawnee Mountain. That's sold out at this point, but if you had some interest, you can get on the waiting list. And then the first ever chili cook-off, February 3rd. All of a sudden, not that far away. We'll have 10 chefs, so if you are interested in participating, call the rec center, get registered. We'll have a lot of judges there. Should be a great night. Also, the new exercise equipment has been installed, and it's ready to go over at Central Park on Eden Lane. Some have actually been using it in spite of the bad weather. So it's out there 24/7. Real nice addition, I think, over in Central Park, and hopefully the weather will improve a little bit. We can stop by and do a little exercising. I'd also like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and enjoy a little time off with the family.
Thank you, Bob. Very good. Santa was great over at the rec center, huh? Good turnout.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, no, Santa, good to see him again. I tell you, be another year. But in any event, you mentioned a couple of good things. Everybody should know we're finishing up. John, we're finishing up on the trail section. The connectivity trail section, some may know it as Patriots Path, but you saw a lot of work going on Jefferson Road. New surface has been put in, fire hydrants have been moved, a wide surface, etc., all the way down to Central Park where it connects and it goes to this park course area and goes through Central Park. Eventually, we will stripe Eden Lane, right, and we will go all the way up to Whippany Road and the Bayer properties, etc., which means that that portion of the trail from the Bayer properties that goes all the way over to the Frelinghuysen Arboretum, for all intents and purposes, would be complete.
Exactly.
So that's going to be super. That's a good long distance, and that's just the first phase of the section that we're doing there. This past Saturday, we had a terrible ice and snowstorm in the morning, and woke up to see our roads, everything covered with ice, etc. We wanted to caution everybody, and we try in every way through Everbridge and other notifications to people to let them know when there are issues and emergencies on the road. That was one particular case in point. I want the people to know that we do everything possible to keep the roads open for you. Mr. Gallagher and his Public Works Department over here, Brian Ferran, salted the roads early that evening. But they're not going to push snow, and I use that term because Committeeman Gallagher gave me that term. They're not going to push snow so early during the storm and then have the roads ice over and create a compounded effect, a more dangerous effect for all of us. All I can say to those of you who had issues that morning is please cooperate with us. If you're on the roads in times like that and you have to be on the road for business, that's one thing. But if you don't have to be out, please don't. It's not necessary to go to the gym that morning. Skip breakfast, stay in, and avoid the road. Because in the long run, if there's an issue or an accident and you're involved in it, you're going to bring out more emergency personnel people and put more people at risk. So again, you know Hanover always stays on top of the storm situations. They will continue to do that. And I thank everybody on Public Works for a good job that day.
Thanks, Ron.
Nice.
Ron, before you conclude, I'd just like to add something here. Ron and I spoke throughout that storm, and while this was a tricky storm, the problem with this storm was we knew it was going to get warm. And if you did push, which is the term that Ron and I used, and I got it from our guys in the DPW, if you do push too early when it's getting warmer, it's going to be ice underneath. And if you wait a little longer, it's going to be wet blacktop underneath. And that's why there was a little delay. It was deliberate. And maybe in the future we can share that information just to let them know, because a couple of people did ask when you guys going to get out there and plow the snow.
Yeah.
And it was a strategic decision not to do it right away. And by the time they did clean the streets, it was wet blacktop and it was safe.
It did. It cleaned up pretty fast. By 10:30, something like that, in my neighborhood, we had the trucks out already. But the height of the storm was around 7, 8 o'clock. So, anybody, to come out during the height of the storm is taking a risk anyway. So, I mean, that's just good advice. But anyway, thank you, Ace, for that. Anything else from the Township Committee? I want to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, enjoy it. And I want to also remind you that on December the 5th, which is a Thursday evening at 6 o'clock, the Township Committee will be reorganizing. January 5th. I'm saying December here, right down. January 5th. It's not our usual first of the year, January 1st reorganization. We're doing it on the 5th, which is a Thursday evening, 6 o'clock, right here in Town Hall. Love to see you here. And both Mr. Gallagher and I will be sworn in at that time, at the same time, for another 3 years, a term. Thank you very much. So, anything else from the Township Committee? A motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Adjourn. Stan, you wanted to just take this in, or you want to comment, or what?
You had your chance.
No comment.
It's in the mail. That's exactly what we're doing back here. Yeah. Yeah, we just go over committee assignments.